Sometimes, even to live, is an act of courage. It is better to conquer our grief than to deceive it. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. Life is never incomplete if it is an honorable one. At whatever point you leave life, if you leave it in the right way, it is whole. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired. Silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings. You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand, and to be understood. Enjoy present pleasures in such a way as not to injure future ones. Every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? Associate with people who are likely to improve you. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. We should always allow some time to elapse, for time discloses the truth. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go. Health is the soul that animates all the enjoyments of life, which fade and are tasteless without it. Life is like a play, it's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Remember that pain has this most excellent quality: if prolonged it cannot be severe, and if severe it cannot be prolonged. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them, not because we needed them, but because we had them. When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. It's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just try to escape your own. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back. To the wise, life is a problem. To the fool, a solution. To live a good life, we have the potential for it. If we learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason, which today arm you against the present. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Understand that your time has a limit set to it. Use it, then, to advance your enlightenment, or it will be gone, and never in your power again. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. You always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up, or to trouble your soul about things you can't control. These things are not asking to be judged by you. Leave them alone. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? If someone can prove me wrong, and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. Life is short. Do not forget about the most important things in our life: living for other people, and doing good for them. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. It is not death or pain that is to be feared, but the fear of pain or death. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit. If you desire to be good, begin by believing that you are wicked. Not every difficult and dangerous thing is suitable for training, but only that which is conducive to success in achieving the object of our effort. It is better to die of hunger, having lived without grief and fear, than to live with a troubled spirit amid abundance. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. Be careful to leave your sons well instructed, rather than rich, for the hopes of the instructed are better than the wealth of the ignorant. It is the nature of the wise to resist pleasures, but the foolish to be a slave to them. Do not tie a ship to a single anchor, nor life to a single hope. If you would be a reader, read. If a writer, write. We tell lies, yet it is easy to show that lying is immoral. If one oversteps the bounds of moderation, the greatest pleasures cease to please. If you seek truth, you will not seek to gain a victory by every possible means, and when you have found truth, you need not fear being defeated. The flourishing life cannot be achieved until we moderate our desires, and see how superficial and fleeting they are. Practice yourself, for heaven's sake, in little things, and then proceed to greater.